let's talk about motherhood and Dinacharya. So in Ayurveda, Dinacharya is this morning routine and rituals. Now, before becoming a mother, I had this beautiful, long, traditional Ayurvedic routine that involved waking with the sun, scraping my tongue, doing a long 90-minute yoga session followed by meditation. I might have some lemon water, then I do a full body oil massage. It truly was this luxurious beginning to every day, and it certainly set the tone and the intention for my day to be peaceful and calm and for me to stay centered. And then I had a child. And that beautiful ritual, that beautiful Dinacharya was no longer possible. It was impossible, in fact. And so over the 4 years of becoming a mother, I have adapted my morning routine, my rituals, to ensure that I'm still getting what I need to be able to be the best mother I can be. When I work with clients, we talk about how we can create a Dinacharya that works for their life. And I'm finding that there are sort of two ways that we can do this. The first is really about stealing these moments during a day where you can ground, earth yourself, find moments of stillness and peace. Things that you don't necessarily plan ahead. I've found that when I set the expectation to have this beautiful morning of ritual and routine, it's in these times that I'm most often disappointed and the expectation isn't met because of the needs of my family, the need of my child. And so instead of setting this window of opportunity that I look forward to and crave, I instead become very aware, this really heightened awareness around when there could be an opportunity in that moment. When my daughter is quietly playing by herself, I could go and wash those dishes, or I could steal a moment and sit outside in the sun and do a simple meditation. Really, instead of putting these ideals in our mind of how we can create this perfect self-care routine when we are a mother, we can become really consumed and saddened when our expectations aren't met, which is so often truth. So my first idea, my first experience, and what I share with clients is to instead heighten your awareness around when you could find moments. And instead of doing the beautiful routines in the morning, which in Ayurveda they so traditionally encourage, work it into other times of the day. Self-oil massage, I'll do another video on that, is one of my personal favorite practices, but doing it in the morning is simply impossible. And so I do it in the evening. And I don't do my full body because I don't have time. I might just do my feet and my earlobes. Again, I'll share more on that another time. I don't always have the time to sit in deep meditation, and I certainly don't have the time to do as long as I would like. Instead, what I choose to do is use my senses as an exploration of mindfulness. Sometimes I simply sit in the garden with my coffee when my daughter is playing quietly and I can see she's happy, she doesn't need me. I'll take myself outside and sit under the sun, drink my coffee and my tea. That can be my meditation. So we have to find these moments, adapt it to our lifestyle, and forgive ourselves on the days that go by where we don't find that time. My other way of really encouraging Dinacharya for mothers is by including your children. And this really is dependent on their age. If your child is old enough and is able to sit, you could explore doing body oil massage with them. I've done this with my daughter before. We might do it in the evening together, and she loves oiling her body. And you know, it's a beautiful way to ground her before bed. It starts to awaken her senses. She now asks for it if she's feeling run down or if we talk about her not feeling very well. Other things that you can include is if you have a ritual or an altar, allowing your children to be involved in that, helping allowing them to go and pick the flowers or the shells from the beach. What can they collect from your garden to place on your altar? This can become this beautiful shared ritual. I think we have to broaden our mind around what Dinacharya can look like for mums these days. There can't be some set routine. There might be days that go by where you don't get to move your body on your yoga mat. So where else can you find and make space for movement? It could be in the kitchen when you're cooking your evening meal. Put on your favorite music and let yourself move. Anyway, I hope that gives you a little bit of insight around exploring another way of finding routine and ritual for your health, your wellness, and how you can include your family.